Hi guys, today I'm going to be filming an everyday get ready with me video. This is going to be nothing too fancy, nothing too glam or glittery or anything that would be like a going out evening or weekend wear. The first thing I'm going to do is I just washed my face. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply a primer, and this is going to be e.l.f. Infused Face Mineral Primer. And I'm just going to use my hand for this because and this is Matchmaster foundation, and this is 1.5. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand, and I'm going to dab. And this brush is really awesome. I actually bought this one at Rite Aid, so it's the Rite Aid brand. I think it was like $7. Mine broke, and the only other one that I have is this really big one. So you can tell the size difference. This one works really well. It's a dual bristled brush, and you can see that this part is, it used to be white, but it's brown from my makeup, and the other part's black. And when you use it, it's really soft, and it's really good to blend. The next thing I'm going to do is start my contour, and the first thing I want to do is apply my first layer, and this is going to be Revlon Photo Ready, and this is Fair. It's 001, so it's like the lightest color that they make, and it comes out kind of like a lipstick, and you want to make a triangle under your eye on both sides, and then you're going to go down your nose, down your lip, under your chin, above your eyebrows, and on your forehead very faintly. I'm going to blend this in very lightly though, not too hard. Now you want to bring the one by your eye all the way up to your hairline. You can also use your Beauty Blender sponge for this, but since this is like an everyday morning thing, I usually use just one or two brushes because it's less chaotic. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to add my MAC Prep and Prime, and this is Light Roast. And this is really cool because you just push it up and it comes out and it applies just the right amount. I really like this one. This was about $24, I think. I got it from Nordstrom, and I had a gift card, so I just used that recently. I was like, hey, why not? I'll try it. And you're going to apply this in the same exact area and a little bit of under your eyebrow this time. You're also going to use the same brush and blend this. Now, if you saw my Instagram today, I went to Rite Aid on my break, and I decided that I would buy some makeup. And this is Wet n Wild Natural Wear Mineral Wale. I don't know, I don't speak French. Except ballet. That's French. It's a mineral powder, and I got it in the lightest color, which is 749. And it doesn't have a name. What are you barking at? What we're going to do is, this actually came with a little Khaki Brush, which is pretty cool. I'm going to use, this is brand new, so you got to bear with me for 1 minute. I'm going to apply a little bit right over where I put my concealer. Put a little too much. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm actually going to use this bronzer next. This is Wet n Wild 741A Princess, and it's a dark bronzer. I just bought this to try to contour with, so we'll use it today and see what happens. I'm going to use my MAC contouring brush, and you want to put a little bit on your brush, and you're going to want to go along your jawline and kind of line up with your mouth. If you go like this, right there is where you want it. So when you get used to it, kind of know where your jawline is without even having to look. I'm going to apply this on your forehead. You kind of want to squint and put it right where your lines start, where you need that Botox, baby. I'm just kidding. Don't go get Botox. You also want to apply this under your chin to blend it out, and this will go into your neck. And this one's a good one to use, actually. I actually really like it. It's not too dark. The next thing I'm going to do is apply my blush. Sometimes I end up using the same brush, or I have a blush brush. I'm going to use Wet n Wild also, and this is 831 Pearlescent Pink. Now this one's a little too pink for me, so I don't use too much. You're going to smile and put it on the ball of your cheek. Use a highlighter on top of this, and this one I'm going to use Blondie, or Blonde, by MAC, and this palette is really fun. It's like an ombre palette. It's light on one side and darker on the other. And I'm just going to put this right under my eyes, right on top of that blush. Sometimes I add a little to my nose and along where I did the highlight. Alright, and now onto the eyes. A little closer. Dun 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 dun. Bathroom. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 100 palette today, which I really love this. I've had it for so long, and the only one that's like completely gone is this one right here, and that's only because it fell and it broke. So, no big deal. I'm going to use a regular brush for my eyes, and I'm going to use a very light beige and just cover my whole lid into the top part. I'm also going to add a little bit of yellow, and this is an actual yellow color that I'm going to use. And I don't wear any yellow, so it's funny that I always use yellow. But this kind of brightens out your eyes, and I have very light eyes. So I've come to find out that if I do a smoky eye, I end up looking like my eyes are just so drawn out. Even though they're so light and I can use it, it doesn't look right. I'm going to go with this brown right here. It's kind of like a coppery brown. And I'm going to cover my eye again with that, just for contrast. I'm going to take this purple down here, and I'm going to do just the side of my eye, like I'm going to do a smoky eye. To use my bigger brush, and I'm going to use a deeper purple right here, which is kind of in the mix with the blues, and go along my crease. In my crease of my eye right here, I'm going to put this pink color, which is very iridescent, and I'm going to bring that all the way up. I'm going to use this professional eyeliner brush. It's very thin. And I'm going to use, let's go with navy today. This navy color. Now I'm going to apply eyeliner. I have to use the actual mirror for this, so I'm just going to show you what I actually do. This is going to be an e.l.f. liquid liner, and you just dip it in, and you're just going to outline your eye, and I have to pull my eye to outline it, so I can't do two things at once with this, but I'm going to use white on the bottom, so I'm going to show you. Did a really slight wing. In love with L'Oreal's Telescopic. I like the black and the gray with the orange. I apply this to the top and the bottom layer of the top lashes, so on top and on bottom of it. And this like this extends them because it gives it a little more coating. On the bottom, I just do a little wiggle and brush up. Now you always want to have Q-tips on hand because this is something that does get all over you. The worst is when you're applying mascara and you either get it in your eye and you're like, ah, in your eye, and then you have mascara under your eye, or you sneeze and it's like, achoo! Oh crap. Lips. I'm going to use Jordana lip liner. This is Tawny, and I got this at Walgreens. And the easiest way to apply lip liner is to smile, because it shows you where your actual lip is instead of going crazy to find it. Now this is more of like a nude color. I really like it. On top of that, I'm going to apply, this is Maybelline So Pearly. It's number 725, and it's a nude color. On top of that, I'm going to use Whitening Lightning Color Your Smile. This is Icicle, and it's pink and has a little bit of color. This is really cool because not only does it have a light when you open it, it has a mirror. So you can just look in the mirror to do your gloss. And this is also a lip plumper, so it's really cool. The last thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. And I don't normally pay too much attention to them because I don't like when they look fake. And this is not everyone, this is me. And you can see that my eyebrows are not even. This one curves and this one goes straight. And no matter what I do, it doesn't even out. So what I have to do is color them. This one, what I'm going to do is just follow the bottom of my eyebrow. And I'm also going to want to just draw up a little bit and over. This I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm not going to draw over. I'm just going to follow my eye. Now, normally I miss it, as you can see here. So I'm going to take a smudge brush and just smudge it in. Not too much because you still want to see it, but you want it to blend. Now, the other issue with my eyebrows is I have a beauty mark under my eyebrow, and it looks really bad when they thread it because you could see it. So I always try and add a little bit of pencil. I'm going to use the Whitening Lightning Brow Bar, and I'm going to be using the brown, and then the brown, which is right here, and then the cream on the end. And it has this little brush, an angled brush. It works pretty well. And you just want to brush onto your eyebrows. Now the other thing is this has a mirror too, so it's pretty good because you can just look right in there and go with it. I'm also going to use the cream to set them. I'm just going to add a little bit of MAC's Cloudy Afternoon under my eye. This kind of looks like the earth. I really like this palette. And the last thing we're going to do is apply a setting spray, which I'm going to be using e.l.f. Mineral Mist and Set. And you just spray at your face like boom, boom, boom. And just chill out, let it set. You never want to forget that your face is not the same color as your neck and your chest, so I always add a little bit of bronzer. Done! Well, thank you for watching, and I hope that you've learned something today. And subscribe to my channel. I don't know where it is.